Okay, well, hi guys. I love coming out here. I think this is my, third or fourth lock-in that I've been to with you guys. So always excited to come out. I'm super excited to talk to you guys about some of the exciting stuff that we have going on at Americo. So as Dave said, we just rolled out our new IUL product a couple of weeks ago. It's a really a great product. We spent a lot of time building it, developing it, making sure it was everything that you guys were requesting. Has anyone written it yet? I know a couple people of you have. And you love it, right? You told me you loved it. Yes. Yeah, so it's a really great product. It goes all the way up to $450,000, simplified issue, instant decision. It's got our texting signature that we feature on all of our term products. So that is really nice. And then the thing that I really love about it is your illustrations. You're going to see the illustration at the very beginning when you're working with your client, and then they sign that with that same text signature. So there's not a separate, illustration signature process or anything like that. That is all included in that texting signature. So super easy, super simple. The biggest question that I get on it from you guys is about customizing the illustration, being able to overfund it. That feature is coming. It's something that we're working on. I don't have a date for that yet. We were really excited and wanted to get the product out to you guys as soon as possible. So that feature was not quite ready yet. I got a couple of really fun incentives that we've got going on around our IUL product that I wanted to share with you. So first and foremost, You First. Does everyone know what our You First program is? Is there anyone that doesn't know what You First is? Okay, so some carriers do trips that they give away for sales. We do cash. So You First is our agent incentive program. It runs every 6 months, so it ends June 30th. We're going to pay you out in July a 10% cash bonus on anything that you issue over $50,000. So your minimum bonus you can get from us is $5,000. We're going to be looking at some of your persistency metrics. We actually don't judge on placement, so a lot of your carriers are going to look at your placement. We always have asked agents to lead with Americo, so we don't ding you for placement. We look at premium applied ratio, which is only your clients to get approved. So 70% of your clients that are approved with Americo, we want them to pay that first premium. So we're looking at that metric, we're looking at persistency, and then $50,000 in issue paid life production will get you a 10% cash bonus. There's no cap on this. I've got agents that I already am anticipating handing out $20,000 checks to midsummer. So for IUL, we're doing 25% bonus You First credits. So for every 3 IULs that you write, it's really like you're getting credit for writing 4, because we're going to give you that extra credit in your Americo dashboard to help you qualify for that You First bonus faster and help maximize that payout for you. So that's really exciting. That is going to run all the way through the end of this goal period. So you've got a lot of time to take action and use that incentive. If you haven't started writing yet, you definitely still have time to qualify for that. We're also doing through the end of April, so you've got 6 weeks left for this. On your first 5 IULs that are issued and paid, we're going to do a $100 bonus, up to $500. So we'll mail those out just like we do the You First checks. We'll send you out $500 if you get 5 of those done. If you do 1, we'll send you $100, 2, $200, all the way up to $500. So a couple incentives that we're doing to encourage you guys to try it. It's a really great product. I think you'll love it. We have recently put out a new microsite with all of our training information on it. Every Thursday, we do live FFL exclusive trainings. Those are at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So there's one today. I don't know what time it is in Kansas City, in a couple of hours, at 2. And I believe that one is on pre-approved ads and social media posts that you guys can use for free to help generate leads for the IUL product. So it's a really good training. We do them every Thursday. Those are all geared this month around our IUL product, but we do trainings on everything. You can register for those at ffl.americo.com. If you haven't been to that site, you should pull out your phone and go to it right now, because it's a really good one. We have built and developed this site to have all of our product information, training information. There's contact info out there, so my phone number is out there. We recently hired another account rep to help with FFL. Her name is Lindsay. I don't know if anyone's got the chance to talk with her yet, but she's phenomenal. Her contact information is out there for you as well. And then all of the information for everybody in our home office is available for you on that site also. You can watch all of our training videos for the last couple of weeks. You can do a full walkthrough of our e-application for those of you who are new, or for the IUL product. So definitely check it out. I know, what questions do you guys have? I'm sure you guys have some IUL questions, so I wanted to save some time to open that up.
The IUL, as far as like underwriting goes, is comparable to what other?
So the underwriting is going to follow the rest of our term products. So same as the CBO, Term 100, continuation, all going to be the same underwriting. Good question. What other questions? Yes.
So with that means, is it also going to stay as the instant decisions?
Yeah.
For all of that?
Yep, so the IUL is on our agent tools platform, just like all of our other term products. Got the instant decision, simplified issue, all the way up to $450,000.
Okay. So is that the max, 450?
450 is the max, yes.
I got a really specific question. I was trying to submit an application yesterday, and I got all the way to the banking information to verify it. It was all grayed out, and then I looked at the drop down and it said auto withdrawal. Does that mean it was denied, I guess?
Yeah, so it was denied. So sometimes you'll see if the decline feature is moving too quickly and you're, clicking through questions, sometimes that pop-up disappears too quick for you to see it, that shows, MIB or millimeter results.
Yeah.
In that top left corner where you clicked on it and it said case auto withdrawn, you can actually click on that says case withdrawn, and it'll pull up a timestamp, and it'll tell you everything that happened and let you know when it was declined and why. So it'll tell you MIB, millimin, or whatever it was that kicked it out.
And then the husband, I tried to put one in for him, and then it said had to go through additional underwriting for millimin. Approximately, I know there's no exact time, but about, is Americo going to send me an email, or how long?
Yeah, so usually those are done within 24, 48 hours max. That is a very, very small fraction of the cases, but we kind of have seen that more with dual medication. So a really, really good one that I see is metformin. So we'll see a lot of females that maybe use that for PCOS or gestational diabetes. And so those will get kicked to underwriting so they can push them through rather than just decline them, because we think they're someone who's young and diabetic. So probably something along those lines. But those typically take 24 to 48 hours, and then they should update on your portal if it was approved, or they'll email you if they need, more information. I am. Yes.
Minimum for some people's 25,000.
Yeah, that's a good question. So I actually wanted to touch on that. So minimum face amount is going to be 50,000, but for ages 65 to 75, we dropped that minimum face amount down to 25,000. So it gives you a really good opportunity when you get into those older ages to offer an IUL sales to someone from 65 to 75 in place of a final expense product.
Okay. What is the age? What age can you issue this product to?
75,
So
I think.
younger than 70?
18 to 75. You said what age can you go up to? You said what age can you go up to? 18-year-old babies. 18-year-olds are babies. What else? What other questions you guys got? Yes.
If they get declined, does it offer them an automatic option to do final expense?
So it's not going to automatically offer them that. You would have to reapply. It is possible. The underwriting is different, so it is possible you could have one apply, qualify for one and not the other. But you would have to. It would withdraw your term case and then start it over. Yes. Yes.
Question, going back to your metformin medication, carvedilol is a dual medication as well. It's not only for congestive heart failure, it's also for high blood pressure. So would Americo knock that out? If somebody thinks carvedilol?
It just kind of depends. There are so many. It's a little more technical, and I'm not an underwriter, so I'm not going to explain this correctly. But how our e-app works, they have so many rules built in. They're looking at way more than just a medication. We can see what are they diagnosed with, what's their diagnosis history, how many times have they filled that prescription, have they missed any fills. So that's one thing that knocks out a lot of people. Is they'll say, well, hey, this person, they've had this forever and they're stable, but they haven't refilled their prescription the last 2 months. We can see that, and that dings them. It looks at combinations of that medication with other medications. Are they seeing a cardiologist? I mean, so there's so many rules that go into it. So it is possible that you could have two clients that are taking the exact same medication and one gets approved and one doesn't.
The reason I asked is because, not because American was here, but they give us an opportunity to do remarks.
Yeah.
And tell the underwriter, hey, by the way, they're taking carvedilol for
And this is what it's for. Yeah.
America's like, you're done. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go over there.
Yes. Yeah, so we are, I don't have, this is not like an official announcement by any means before someone quotes me on this. I do know that they are working on redoing our e-app to make it a little more client-friendly in that regard. I don't necessarily know what that means. I don't know if that's going to look like something that they can fill out if they're declined for us to look at. I don't know if it's going to be a drop down. I don't have any details, but I do know that's something they're working on updating.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
Madison, seen an increase with primarily females being prescribed Ozempic, not for their pre-diabetic, more for weight loss, to try to keep you from going into type 2 diabetes. Is that a...
That's a good question, and I don't know the answer to that. I know that is something that we've been discussing, I mean, not just around Ozempic, but, all of these medications that have kind of switched to dual purpose to help with weight loss. That is an ongoing internal discussion of how we can get the e-app to recognize the difference when those are being prescribed. So I don't have an answer for you, but it is something that we're looking into and working on for sure. Yes. Yes, sir.
When they pay comp, is it basically exactly where you're at with Family First, or they paying a little lower?
For the IUL? So there is a slight dip there, and I don't know what it is off the top of my head without looking at your commission schedule. I do know when it was set up, they set it up exactly to match Mutual of Omaha's IULE. So whatever you get paid for theirs is what you're going to get paid on ours. Anyone else? Any other questions?
I'm guessing back on part B of his question, you get paid the same percentage. Who has the higher target premium? Is it based off target?
Yeah, good question. So for those who haven't looked yet, our premiums are very, very competitive to mutuals. We're right within, in most cases, we're going to be a couple dollars cheaper than their premiums come in. We don't like 35-year-old women, and we don't like 40-year-old men, so ours are a little more expensive.
What about 45?
We don't like you either.
So you're looking for a younger target audience?
Correct. As far as premiums go, it's super comparable to mutuals. I mean, across the board, there are some cases that were $5 to $10 cheaper. There's some cases that they are, a couple dollars cheaper, but it's right in line.
Nice. Okay.
And we definitely have a faster, more instant decision, and easier process. So yeah, and then to your point, it is a very different type of client. I mean, it's not looking to kind of compete or go against like the F&G or NLG IUL. It's a very, simple solution for your client. We really are looking at it as it is a life insurance product with upside potential. So, I mean, that's, really how you want to look at it, but we think overall it's a great product.